Hello and welcome, Reds. Thank you very much for tuning in for our daily Liverpool news show. It's the morning of the night before the transfer window did slam shut earlier last night. Liverpool couldn't quite get the deal over the line for Fabio Carvalho, the young 19-year-old from Fulham. He's currently still at Fulham. I'll get up Paul Joyce's tweet at them in a little minute, but let me know your thoughts, Reds, or any general football fans as well, on how your current club has done. For me personally, it's been a very hugely positive window for Liverpool Football Club, above expectations, really. In reality, me personally, I didn't foresee Liverpool signing any players in this window, but Diaz, the Colombian, from Porto, the deal was done for £37.5 million over the last couple of days, and it's a tremendous bit of business. Adds to Liverpool's quality and depth up front. And obviously Liverpool, as it stands currently at the minute, have kept hold of Taki Minamino, Divock Origi as well. So Liverpool have got a lot of attacking options for this season come the back end of the summer. But in reality, Diaz, I didn't foresee Liverpool sign them, even though pre the last 48 hours or 78 hours, or whatever you want to call it. But it's tremendous work on Liverpool's technical staff and obviously recruitment. Julian Ward, a lot of praise does have to go to him, and Michael Edwards for, most importantly, getting Diaz over the line. And obviously Liverpool did reach an agreement in the latter stages of last night. In reality, for Fabio Carvalho, Liverpool and Fulham did agree on a fee, and the player did agree to join Liverpool. Obviously, the deal that really did come up, it was Liverpool did originally agree the deal. They got all the paperwork in to Fulham on time for the agreement of him coming to Liverpool. But what they didn't do in the latter stages of the transfer window, before the window did shut, was the other deal to loan him back to Fulham. That wasn't all. The deal in principle was obviously agreed upon Fulham getting the player back from Liverpool in relation, because they are flying in the Championship this season, looking very positive in terms of their promotion push back into the Premier League. So at the minute, as it stands, hopefully if it does go to tribunal come the end of, obviously come July, hopefully the agreement in which Liverpool did strike up with Fulham, whatever that fee is, I think over last night and obviously this morning, there'll be a lot of fees branded round, but officially we don't know the official agreements that was in place in terms of the transfer fee. But if it is around about 8 to 10 million, the rumoured fee, it's a tremendous agreement. And if Liverpool can strike up that bargain and not go to a tribunal, it'd be very positive. But I'll just quickly bring up what Paul Joyce did have to say last night in relation to, obviously the news did break in and around 11:16 p.m. last night. Liverpool did not complete the Fabio Carvalho deal with Fulham by the deadline. However, if all parties agree, there can still be a pre-contract agreement for the player to move to Liverpool in July. There's no immediate time pressure for that agreement to be reached. So it's tremendous. And obviously, just a quick one on obviously a player that did leave Liverpool last night. Nat Phillips, another one through the door for Bournemouth. They have had a tremendous window. Obviously, the Cherries, as I said, with Fulham, they're up there. Bournemouth hoping to vie for automatic promotion, but all the best to Nat Phillips. Agreements of 1.5 million, him on an original loan fee, and obviously an additional 250,000 pounds does get paid to Liverpool if that does secure them promotion, which is very positive for Liverpool in terms of that. But absolutely fantastic. It's been a positive window. I know, obviously, late last night, a lot of people were down. Obviously, was doing a live stream transfer deadline day. So thank you to every single one of you that has continued to support the channel last night and over the last couple of nights. Really do appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. Bit disappointed with Fabio, but we move on. Liverpool does not just only function about transfers. Quite frankly, we've got one of the best teams in Europe, and Jurgen Klopp, and the attention will and has now switched back onto the football pitch, most importantly for Liverpool Football Club. For me, it's going to be an exciting season, and if you are new around there, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and put your thoughts on how you think Diaz will have an impact on Liverpool's this season this year. Obviously, Porto weren't happy, best you please, to lose a player of that quality. On all accounts, you have to read obviously reports from all the Portuguese journos in the Liga NOS, Portuguese league. He is probably they were. Based off their accounts, he was their Porto's best player, but most importantly, the best player from that league, which is tremendous. I think he got 16, 18 goals in Portugal, which is fantastic. And obviously for Colombia, Peru did beat Colombia, I think, a couple of nights ago, which couldn't quite get that deal, couldn't get the result over the line, Diaz, but couldn't quite do a Salah and carry his national side. But positives, Salah and Mane, both in the semi-finals of the African Cup of Nations. So fingers crossed, at least one of them hopefully does win the African Cup of Nations. But if Salah could quite get that result over the line for Egypt, or even Mane, it will give them a boost for in terms of next year in their running. Both players in the running for obviously the Ballon d'Or. If both players do continue the upward trajectory, but most importantly, Mohamed Salah with a tremendous last 12 months he has had for Liverpool. But I tell you, Mo's going to be breaking a lot of records. But it won't be too bad if he does win the AFCON with Egypt. Tremendous. We've seen Leo Messi winning the Copa America with Argentina, and I had a big part to play in his nomination and successful winning of another Ballon d'Or. But tremendous. Liverpool getting Diaz in. Fabio, hopefully we can continue the agreement with Fulham in which we did strike, obviously with Paul Joyce's tweet before. But tremendous, Reds. Now focus does shift, as I said before. Positive. Obviously, we've got Cardiff in the FA Cup. Can't wait for that at home. Fingers crossed we can get a result there. But most importantly, thank you to every single one of you for the continued support on the channel. And if you are new around here, make sure you get your thoughts in the comment section below. We'll be replying to every single one of you. But look after yourself, Reds. Obviously, we will have a live stream a bit later on today on the channel. And obviously the Cardiff build-up show as well. So this week. But Reds, thank you for all your continued support. And if you have liked today's episode, make sure you smash that like button. Really does help the algorithm. But Reds, look after yourself, and I will see you a bit later on tonight for another live stream. But as always, Reds, you'll never walk alone. Ta-da.